In the quaint, idyllic village of Serenity Pines, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a peculiar woman named Isabella. Serenity Pines was known for its tranquil beauty, but it was Isabella who added an air of enchantment to the place. She was the village's resident artist, but her artistry extended far beyond paintbrushes and canvases. Isabella possessed a unique gift, the ability to bring inanimate objects to life. It all began one sunny afternoon when she was a child, playing in her grandmother's attic. She stumbled upon an old, dusty book filled with handwritten spells and incantations. Her grandmother, who was known to be a little eccentric, had dabbled in the mystical arts, and Isabella inherited her legacy. One day, while experimenting with the book, Isabella whispered a spell over a forgotten teapot. To her astonishment, the teapot came to life, sprouting tiny legs and a beady pair of eyes. She named him Mr. Pippins, and from that day forward they became inseparable. Word of Isabella's remarkable gift quickly spread throughout Serenity Pines, attracting curious visitors from far and wide. Her cozy cottage soon became a sanctuary for objects yearning to experience life. She had a singing clock named Melody, a chatty porcelain doll called Lila, and a mischievous painting named Jasper. Each had their own unique personalities and quirks. Serenity Pines transformed into a thriving tourist destination, with Isabella's living creations becoming the village's main attraction. People flocked to witness her magical touch, leaving their possessions behind in the hopes of giving them a taste of life. Isabella became both an enigma and a beloved figure in her village. One sunny morning, a mysterious traveler named Samuel arrived in Serenity Pines. He had heard tales of Isabella's enchanting abilities and was determined to witness them firsthand. Samuel was a man of science, skeptical of magic and the supernatural. He believed there must be a rational explanation behind Isabella's talents. Isabella greeted Samuel warmly and invited him into her charming cottage. He watched in amazement as she brought a dusty, old typewriter to life, naming it Oliver. Samuel was enthralled by the animated object's cheerful clicks and clacks as it typed out poetic verses on its own. But his skepticism remained, and he couldn't shake the feeling that there had to be a scientific explanation. As days turned into weeks, Samuel and Isabella spent more time together. They strolled through Serenity Pines' enchanting woods, shared stories by the fire, and Samuel even helped Isabella paint a magnificent mural on the village square. Their friendship blossomed, and Samuel began to see the world through a different lens, one that allowed for a bit of magic and wonder. One evening, under the starry sky, Isabella revealed her secret to Samuel, the ancient book that had been passed down through generations. Samuel, no longer the skeptical scientist, listened intently as Isabella explained the origins of her gift and the power of belief. Inspired by Isabella's story and the undeniable magic that surrounded him, Samuel decided to stay in Serenity Pines. He dedicated himself to uncovering the scientific mysteries behind Isabella's abilities, while also learning to embrace the enchantment that filled the village. Years passed, and Serenity Pines continued to thrive, now known as a place where science and magic coexisted harmoniously. Isabella's living creations brought joy to the village, and Samuel became an advocate for the magic that dwelled in every corner of life. In the end, Serenity Pines' charm lay not just in its serene beauty, but in the extraordinary friendship between a woman who could breathe life into the inanimate and a man who learned that sometimes, the most beautiful things in life couldn't be explained by science alone. Together, they wove a tale of wonder, one that would be told for generations to come.